Well, it looks like Natlan will end in 5.7, which means we'll get to Snezhnaya earlier than expected, but we'll also get fewer reruns. I'll be doing a 10 Welkin giveaway at 80k subscribers, so make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss it. The source is Jokerverse. According to them, 5.7 will be the last Natlan patch, and after that, we'll move on to the next country. It wasn't specified which country will be next, but it will probably be Snezhnaya. Since the Fatui will likely take the Pyro Gnosis and bring it to the Tsaritsa, the story will unfold there. Currently, we're in 4.8, and I've seen a lot of comments asking why no one is talking about the 4.9 update. The reason is simple: it doesn't exist, and as I mentioned, Natlan won't even have a 5.8. If you played Genshin at its launch, you might remember that version 1.x had 7 patches from 1.0 to 1.6. Right after that, with Inazuma, the developers added 2 additional patches to the game. So from version 2.0 until now, we've had 9 patches from X.0 to X.8. Honestly, I thought we'd get 9 patches in the next regions, but it was really surprising to hear that we're actually skipping one. But what might be the reason for shortening Natlan patches? The developers might have made the Natlan storyline shorter, with fewer filler events. This could help the story fit better into 8 patches instead of stretching it to 9. What I mean is that the developers will likely skip the filler updates that we usually get in every patch. If there are fewer patches, it might be problematic for character reruns. As more characters are added to Genshin, players want reruns of their favorites. With fewer patches, there might be less chance for these characters to return, making it harder for players to get them or their constellations. The Chronicled Wish system in version 4.5 seemed like a great way to address the rerun problem. It allowed players to wish for older characters without waiting for specific reruns. But since it only happened once and there's no news about it returning, it's a bit worrying. If they don't use this system regularly, it won't really help with the rerun issue, especially as more characters are added. Another reason Natlan might end in 5.7 could be that the developers are preparing for a major event involving Tsaritsa obtaining all the Gnosis. This would be a huge moment in the game's story, marking the lead-up to the final confrontation in Snezhnaya. Given the importance of this event, the developers might want to dedicate more time and resources to it, which could mean wrapping up Natlan's story sooner. So basically we might get both 6.8 and 6.9 in Snezhnaya. Keep in mind that we had the same info before Fontaine was released. It was said that there would only be 4.6, and we would move to Natlan right after that. So things may change as this is early info. Well, those are some thoughts on why Natlan might end in 5.7. What do you think about the developers shortening Natlan? Let me know in the comments.